Hello, many thanks for joining us this hour on AN24 TV News Updates. I am Emmanuel Legiola, here are the top stories. Vote out non-performing governors, Tinubu urges Nigerians. Sex for grace, women group seek Tinubu's assent to sexual harassment bill. Lagos State government releases 2023 admission list into model colleges. And on sport, Toby Amuson loses 100-meter hurdles world title to Jamaica's Williams. President Bola Tinubu has urged Nigerians not to reward any governor who has fallen short of expectations in terms of performance with re-election. The president made the appeal during a meeting with some Muslim scholars at the presidential villa in Abuja on Thursday. The scholars had asked the president to monitor the distribution of palliatives given to states to cushion the negative impact of fuel subsidy removal. In his response, Tinubu said a president doesn't have the power to give orders to state governments in a constitutional democracy. According to him, he could only appeal to the governors to follow through on orders given to them by the federal government, stressed that he could not back out orders to states as they are closer to the people. He hereby urged the people to vote out governors who are not performing up to expectation. The president also disclosed that more palliative interventions will be rolled out for micro, small, and medium enterprises. A group, the Women's Network, has appealed to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to assent to the Prevention, Prohibition, and Redressal of Sexual Harassment in Tertiary Educational Institutions bill passed by the 9th National Assembly. The group similarly recommended that educational institutions in Nigeria should, as a matter of necessity, develop a sexual and gender harassment policy to safeguard the dignity of girls to provide a safe environment for learning. The president of Nigeria Association of Women Journalists, Mrs. Ladi Bala, made these calls on Thursday in Calabar while demanding justice for all the hapless female students of the Faculty of Law, University of Calabar, who have suffered unwarranted intimidation and sexual harassment from Professor Cyril Indefon, the suspended dean of the Faculty of Law. The Nigeria Association of Women Journalists, the Nigeria Association of Women Journalists, which held a meeting under the umbrella body of the Women's Network, a women's rights group, while condemning the alleged sex for grace scandal involving Indefon, noted that the alleged sexual harassment is the second of such reports against him. It stressed that, as such, justice must be served in this time around. Bala described the act as not only appalling and disgusting, but also insisted that it is unacceptable, to put it mildly. The Lagos State Ministry of Basic Education has released the year 2023 admission list for the 16 Lagos State model colleges and upgraded junior secondary schools across the state. A statement issued by the head of public affairs, Gani Olawa, advised parents, guardians, and school owners to visit the school of first choice of their candidates to check their admission status. Mr. Lawa added that the first batch of the admission list comprises names of candidates admitted on merit, while the supplementary list for others will be released in due course. And on foreign scene, former President of the United States of America, Donald Trump, was arrested at a Georgia jail Thursday on racketeering and conspiracy charges and released on a $200,000 bond after having a historic mugshot taken. Trump, who is accused of colluding with 18 other defendants to overturn the 2020 election result in the southern state, spent less than 30 minutes inside Atlanta's Fulton County Jail before leaving in a motorcar of the airport. According to report, like the other defendants in the case who have surrendered so far, the 77-year-old Trump had his mugshot taken during the booking process, which seems to be a first for any serving or former U.S. president. Speaking to reporters after his arrest, Speaking to reporters after his arrest, Trump, the frontrunner for 2024 Republican presidential nomination, said it was a very sad day for America. What has taken place here is a travesty of justice. Trump also posted a mugshot of his own Truth social media platform with the caption, "Election Interference." Nigerian superstar athlete and defending champion Tobi Amusan lost her World Women's 100-meter hurdles crown to Jamaica's Danielle Williams on Thursday in Budapest, Hungary. The 30-year-old Jamaican surprisingly clinched the gold by 1/100th of a second, beating Olympic champion Jasmine Camacho Quinn and former world record holder Kenny Harrison rounded out the medalists in a surprise result. Camacho Quinn and Kendra Harrison were looking for final tussle for the gold, but the former champion came in late into the race from the innermost lane. She had a massive lean forward to take the top place. Amusan and 2019 winner Naya Ali were never in the hunt, finishing 6th and last, respectively. Also, Jamaica's Antonio Watson upset a loaded field to win gold in the men's 400 meter at the World Athletics Championships in Budapest on Thursday. Watson, 21, produced a perfectly timed effort down the home straight to win 44 minutes 22 seconds. Britain's Matthew Hudson-Smith claimed silver in 44 minutes 31 seconds, with American Quincy Hall taking bronze 44 minutes 37 seconds. And that's the news this hour. You can as well follow us on all our social media platforms, on YouTube at AN24 TV, on Instagram at AN24_TV, and on Twitter or X handle at AN24 TV. You can as well visit our website at www.an24.net.